Well, hello everybody, and welcome to Makeup for Dummies. Okay, I have a good show for you all tonight, and I'm going to have to make this two-part video because I'm sorry, I have a piece of loose skin here. I apologize for that. Wow, you just never know what's going to happen during the video, so sorry about that. Okay, so the reason why I'm going to make this a two-part video is because, as you saw by the title, this is my very first time ever in life dealing with trying to apply lashes, okay, false lashes. So what I wanted to do is I wanted to go over some of the supplies that you're going to need in order to apply false lashes. I think that as a beginner, someone who's new at it, a beginner, these are the things that you should have. And once you get, very good at it, then no problem. You may not even need all these tools. But me being a beginner, and then, I'm a little bit extra, okay? I did my homework on it. And, I watched different people videos because I wanted to learn how to do it. But I wanted to make sure that I had the right materials, before I came on here to do it. So let me just start by showing you all some of the tools that you're going to need to apply false eyelashes if you are a beginner such as myself. Okay, first of all, you want to have an eyelash curler. Okay, now I just went to the local Family Dollar and I got this for maybe $1 something, $2 something. I'm not sure. Very, very cheap. I even think I've seen these in the Dollar Tree before. But I was at the Family Dollar, so I just went on and picked it up. Okay? Now, the next thing that you're going to need, and this is very important. Okay? I picked this up from Rite Aid. Okay? Now, I'm going to open it up. I'm going to show you the tools that's in it. This has the major tools in it that you're going to need. Okay? So let me pull it out and show you. Okay, so these are your tweezers. These are specifically for putting on your eyelashes. Now, a lot of people use, I've seen from watching a lot of videos, a lot of people, well, they'll either use their hands or they'll use just regular tweezers. Now, I'm just a little bit scary about having the regular tweezers, close to my eye, being as though I'm new at this. So I wanted to know, do they actually have a tool? And they did, okay? This was an excellent little package. Okay, so it comes with, these are tweezers, but these tweezers are for eyelashes, okay? That way, you're not poking yourself, because you hold it like this, as opposed to like this. The regular, the regular tweezers that's in a nail kit. For beginners, I would recommend not using that and to use this if you don't want to poke yourself in the eye, or if you don't have a steady hand, because I don't have a steady hand, okay? And I'm not really good at really meticulous little things, such as applying lashes. So this is, for beginners, okay? So you have that, okay? Then you have this, okay? Now this measures the length of your eye, your normal eyelash area, because you're going to you may have to cut your lashes, okay? So you can use this to measure your own eyes. Whoops, I'm sorry. You use this to measure. I'm sorry. Use this to measure your own lid. And then that way you won't cut too much or too little of your eyelashes. Now, this may be your exact size, but you want to measure it and make sure. Okay? And then they give you the little scissors that you need to cut the lashes. Sometimes lashes have little ends on it that you need to clip off. So that's another reason why. And then it also comes with this little thing of glue by Kiss. Okay, now I bought glue prior to me knowing that this even existed. I had bought glue on my own. And it's called Eyelash Grip Eyelash Adhesive Clear. Okay, so I know that one of the more familiar eyelash glues is called Duo, D as in donut, U-O. But I'm going to try this and see. Okay, and then I'm going to try this as well, you know, just to see if it's a good glue that came in this little package. So that was an excellent little package. Okay, I got it right from Rite Aid. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly how much it cost. It was very inexpensive for the whole kit, as opposed to, you know, buying all the little separate pieces. Okay, it was $5.99 plus taxes. It came to $6.51. So that's not bad. Okay, there you have it, right there. All right, so now I already had lashes of my own, but like I said, the kit came with lashes. But on my own, I had some lashes that I had been picking up here and there because I always wanted to try it, but I just never, you know. So these are by Wet n Wild. They're called, oh wait, this says this lash glue included. Okay, I didn't even know that all that time I had this. Shredding the Fringe, I don't know. It's by Wet n Wild. And here's the glue right there. I never even noticed that. And then these lashes is Fashion Eyelashes by Sassy Chick. And I think I got these from Family Dollar, if I'm not mistaken. Okay. Now, also what you're going to need is you're going to need a mascara of any kind. When I do my part 2, I'm going to show you exactly why you need mascara and a liner. Now, this is liquid liner. I found one in a dark color. Well, this is brown. I do have a black one. So, whatever liner you choose to use, just make sure you have a liner. And you may want to get one with a steel tip. If you're not good, like me, if you don't have a steady hand, then you may need to use this, because now I will do my bottom liner. I don't usually do top liner, but from me doing my little homework, watching videos, I will explain to you when I actually go to apply my lashes why you need to have a liner, or it's a good idea. You don't have to have it, but for beginners, it's just a good idea. Okay? All right, so that's basically what you need. Oh, and one more very important fact. You need a magnifying mirror, okay? You need, you know, like it's regular on one side, but it magnifies on the other side. See how it magnifies, and then, oh, there I go. Yeah, so you need a magnifying mirror just so that you can see, because you want to be right up on there, like I said, so that you can place the lashes exactly where it's supposed to go, and making sure it doesn't get in your eye. As a beginner, make sure you get a magnifying mirror. I got that from Family Dollar as well. That was only probably $2 and change. I'm not sure. But that's what you need to have. Okay? So, those are all the materials. It's called the intro kit. Okay? From Rite Aid. Lash 101. And I thought this was great because it came with everything that you need. Okay? I mean, you can't beat that. This is everything you need outside of the mirror, of course, but for the actual application of the... But these are very important because, like I said, those pointy tweezers, I beat and poke myself in the eye. So I just recommend getting the kind that was designed for that purpose. And then let me take this out the pack and show you what this looks like out of the pack. I've never used this before. Like I said, I was always afraid that I would some kind of way clip my lid itself. So I was always afraid of this. But they say, you know, the best way to tackle your fears is to face them head on. So there we have it. I did not want to, I need to do 2 separate videos, because by this being my first time, I wanted to explain, you know, the things that you needed. And you may want to have like some alcohol just for cleanup purposes, because also maybe a little something that you can put glue on, okay? And I'll show you why. I know a lot of times you see people just take the glue and just rub it on the lash, and you can do that, but for beginners, because I watched a lot of videos that was geared towards beginners, not the pros. I've looked at a lot of videos that was geared towards beginners, taught beginners how to do it. So as a beginner, make sure you have something that you can put glue on, okay? And I'll show you, you know, why. So I used alcohol. That's where this little spray came in handy. And I cleaned that up because you want to make sure everything is clean. I'm going to clean this off with alcohol, you know, being as though it's my first time using it. Anything that is going to be going near your eye, you just want to make sure you sanitize it, you know, really good, because you don't want to, you know, you don't want any kind of infections going on from using things that aren't clean around your eyes. Okay. Now, also, I wanted to show you all some other things. Okay. Wow. Now, I have natural brows, and I don't do much with my brows, as you all have seen in previous videos. But if you are someone who may have sparse eyebrows, meaning like they're barely there. Some people have really natural thick eyebrows, and I did. But some people barely have them, or you can barely see them. So you may have to draw them or pencil them in. And if that's the case, and you're not an artist like me, you can't draw, then they have things that can help you out. This is called a brow stencil. Okay? And this came from Family Dollar. It was only $1. And I'm going to take it out the pack and show you all what it looks like. But I bought some really nice stuff that I want to show you all. I've had stencils before. It was a little different than this, but this is what they look like. Okay? Little stencils. And I guess you would just place it, you know, depending on what size you want. Like they have a high arch, a full arch, or a medium arch. And I guess you would just place it and just kind of trace it, you know. So I bought it just in case I decided maybe I just want to shape them up a little bit. You know, like I said, they're natural, but maybe like little hairs that's out of order. You know, I don't want to cut them and have it all jacked up. So, eyebrow stencils, okay? I bought a little, I guess this would be a good bag to keep my little lash kit stuff in, because I'm not going to keep, you know, this little thing. So I thought, well, maybe, you know, this could be like a little sanitary little bag that I can just kind of keep my little lash materials in, and that way when I go to do my lashes, everything is right here, including the little glue that comes in the pack. So it was just a cute little bag for $1. Couldn't beat that. Okay. And then I got some more lashes. These are black. They're called Diva. So I thought that was cute. So I'm just little by little stacking up on my little lashes in case I really like it. You know, it's not going to be an everyday thing, just like foundation and all that. All the makeup is not a daily thing for me. The main thing that's regular for me is something on my lips. But my you know, my shadow and foundation and blush and all that, that's not a regular thing that I do. But anyway, I found some matte eyeshadows, and the colors were really pretty by LA Colors. Okay, I thought that was some beautiful colors in there. And then I have another one, which I thought was some cute colors. Okay, and then I got some matte lippies called, this one is called Stay Put Plum. I love anything plum or berry. Okay, by LA Colors, it says Stay Put Plum. Lower it so that it doesn't break. So I thought that was a beautiful little color. And then this one is called Relentless Red. Now, I don't know if I've ever told you all this, but I guess 20 years ago when I wasn't into all the makeup that I'm into now, and the only thing I did do, period, was my lips, I would only wear red lipstick, and it had to be glossy. I always wore red lip gloss. But of course, I've gotten away from that, and I just kind of, I play around with a lot of different lipsticks now. But now, every time I see a red lipstick, I love red, it's very beautiful. But every time I see a red lipstick, I always think about Valerie Granville. So y'all got to go over and check her out. She loves red. Like, that's the only color she wears. She loves red. And one time, she was on the hunt for the perfect red. So every time I see a red, I pick it up because I think of her. And I just want to show it like, hey, Val, I found a red. So, yeah. She's a wonderful YouTuber on here. Her and her daughter is on YouTube as well. Tonya. Oh my gosh, I am so sorry. You know what? I will link her channel below. So check out Valerie and her daughter Tonya. And both of their channel names will be in my description box. I apologize. I don't remember her name. Wow. Well, anyway, red. Oh. There you go, Val. I just thought of her when I saw the red and then the name, Relentless Red. So, there you have it. Also, I picked these up. Now, I do not need not one mo, not one more, not one mo nail polish. I get my nails done at the nail shop, and I have tons of nail polishes. And I try to take my own colors to the nail shop with me, only because otherwise I would never get any use out of my nail polishes. So I try to take my color that I want to the nail shop, and that's how I get my uses. But I definitely don't need any more, but I had to buy these only because they were cute. I'm going to open up one of them. It's 17 minutes, and I'm really not trying to go over 20 minutes, so let me hurry this up. I bought it because the packaging, well, this is how it comes. It's a duo, and they're together with one top on it. And what you do is, how do you do it? Oh, you just take the top off, and you have your two separate polishes. Wow, isn't that neat? So you can keep them together and just put the top on it. Well, that is neat. And it comes with glitter to go along with it. I don't know if you can really see those colors. But, what color is this? Okay. We'll have to go over the colors later because, like I said, I don't want to run over my time. But I just wanted to show you the different ones. And like I said, I only bought them because they were so stinking cute. Like, I have an issue with things that are cute. I will pick them up. Now, this is not white. It's actually like a peachy looking color, but it looks white on camera. One of my other favorite YouTubers on here named Miss Leanne. Hi, Miss Leanne. Hi, Val. I don't know if I said hi to Valerie. And her daughter, Tonya. Hi. She had this. I was going back watching some of her old videos because she's such an excellent vlogger. I'll put her channel below as well. And she had this color on in one of her videos, and it was so gorgeous. You can't really tell here on camera, but in person, it looks exactly like the polish that she had on. So when I saw it, I was like, oh, I got to get that. And then I just bought some hairpins because my hair is really growing, so I'm going to be doing different things with my hair. So, and I'm color coordinated. I love, so I bought some colored pins. I bought some color little things because, like I said, I'm about to do some things with my hair since it's growing now. This is a lip gloss called Pout. Well, it's called Pout Lip Gloss. Yeah, this is a very beautiful, it actually matches this polish, but you can't tell on camera. But this is lip gloss. And then there's another one, just like it, by LA Colors. And I thought that was cute. This is huge for a lip gloss. And then this is a duo. You have the lipstick on the top and you have the gloss at the bottom. I love these. Okay. And I think that's it. Oh, and one more thing. I bought a great big giant brown pencil. I had a black one. No, I'm sorry. This is a contour pencil, okay? For contouring. I talked to you all before about I'm going to do a contour video showing you all how to contour your cheeks, your face, your breast, and all that. Now, I won't be using this for my breast, but this will be good for your cheek area. As opposed to the powder, because I have powder too. But I thought this was neat, and it actually says it. Contour Stick by LA Color. So, okay, so that's it. That's my Family Dollar haul, my Rite Aid haul. And I hope you all have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for part 2 of the actual application of the eyelashes. I needed to show you all the materials that you need. The next video is going to be me actually putting on false eyelashes using all those tools for the very first time. So I thank you all for joining me. I appreciate the support that you all are giving me over here. Make sure you subscribe and make sure you share with your mama, your sister, your cousin, your good girlfriend. Share it with everybody. Share on all your social media networks. Tell them to come over and check out Makeup for Dummies. And we can learn together, okay? All right, bye-bye now.